Aloha, everybody. Welcome to the Capitol, your State House of Representatives. I'm Representative Angus McKelvey. I represent District 10 of Lahaina, West Maui, here in Hawaii. There's 50 other people other than myself in the State House, and we have 25 senators downstairs in the Hawaii State Legislature. We're in the middle of the session right now, and we're on a huge, important deadline evening, and it's called the Second Lateral. No, it's not a play the Niners should have run during the Super Bowl. What it is a period where all the bills have to be out of their originating committees, plural, and to its final committee. So anything that isn't filed by 9 p.m. tonight is going to turn around and is going to go ahead and it's going to not make the deadline. It won't survive, and there is absolutely no way to revive it this year because we're at the end of a biennium or a 2-year period. Well, the biggest thing going on right now is the MedQUEST issue. The MedQUEST issue, if you don't know, is the concern that due to the number of providers set by Department of Health, that a huge chunk of the population will be forced to seek new doctors and Medicare providers. In Maui, as you know, we have one really big group that's what they call closed circuit. This is a group that has its own providers as well as its own plan. And because they're not in the equation, there's a good concern that all of them are going to lose their doctors, and they're going to have to find doctors, other doctors who, of course, are full of patients already, many not accepting MedQuest patients at all. There's a bill that moved today to try to address the situation. There are some concerns we're interfering with a contract, but we feel we have strong grounds to make sure that this number of contracts and the quality of them by the Department of Human Services actually reflects Maui. They've refused to give us the rationale or numbers as to why it's only 2 plans for Maui and 4 for Oahu. Why not 4 for everybody? They continually insist, oh, the paperwork's too hard, the docs can't do it because that's just too much for the neighbor island docs. And the reality is many of them deal with multiple, except the closed circuit ones, deal with multiple plans already. We can't get the hard data to say why only 2 plans and how it will somehow counter affect all the bad things that could potentially happen. So we hope this bill will spur the Department of Human Services to address this. It's a mechanism to try to get this resolved so there's no interruption. Stay tuned, we'll give you more on that. Also, some people have asked, hey, where do you get the ties from? And these ties were amazingly handcrafted by some keiki on Molokai. You'll see me wearing several of them throughout the session. They basically cut the fabric, dyed the fabric, chose the design, and hand painted it. I got it at the Made in Maui Festival. It happens every year about summertime. Molokai people, they have their own special contingent, their own special booth, and this was there, and I bought them all out. So, and there's, from what I heard, that they're not making any more, so sorry guys. Also, we are doing a YouTube channel. We're trying to spread our message. If you are watching us from there, thanks for joining us. Please leave comments, suggestions, questions in the description below. Click subscribe if you want to stay tuned to all of our new stuff coming up. And if you like what you're seeing, do the like thing as well. And of course, comment. And any reasonable questions we can answer, we'll try to do it. And anyway, we're going back on deadline tonight. Committee reports are flying out. The bills are flying out. This is the time in the process where mistakes happen, where things happen, and so we really try this period to take special detail to the bills, especially leaving the committee, so that they're good, sound pieces of legislation that will actually make a difference. Anyway, aloha. We will catch you, if not at the end of this week, next week for sure, on our next phase of our legislative deadline. Aloha, mahalo.